10 News reporter Lindsay Kennett has more on how people in Pulaski County are remembering those who served.
Oh, say, can you see?
A patriotic tribute and tradition for Oakley Friend and his daughter, Erin.
What so proudly we held.
The father-daughter duo are both Army veterans. Oakley served from 1970 to 72. Erin served in the Iraq War in 2006.
It means a lot to me, and I'm really proud of her.
Monday, they attended the annual Memorial Day ceremony at the Southwest Virginia Veterans Cemetery in Dublin, remembering the men and women who served our country.
Reflecting and honoring everybody who didn't come home.
Joined by dozens of others, prayers, music, and wreaths, honoring the fallen like Wanda Ware's husband.
He said that his job in the Navy was, he never found another one as satisfactory.
Elta Connor is a veteran herself. Her husband served in the Army.
I was a nurse in the Air Force, and my husband went in at Normandy on D-Day, and he's buried here now, so I will be buried beside of him.
A somber ceremony, charged with emotions.
For me and for him both, it's just being here together and thanking everybody who isn't able to be here together like we are.
It's one of the very best days of our lives together, and it means a lot.
Filled with memories of those who gave all for their country. In Dublin, Lindsay Kennett, 10 News working for you.